Welcome, hi. So I love it. I love it when I'm already seeing your beautiful words in the chat. Hello to you, Wanda. Welcome to this beautiful bliss meditation. My love is power. I feel like this is going to really take us on a journey, which I believe is so needed today and this month. So I wanted to welcome all of you. If you are here live with us, hi. You can also shout out a hello if you would like. Hi, Rochelle. Rochelle is, you've all met Rochelle. She's moderating the live session. She will put a couple of, thank you, Rochelle, quotes in the chat as we go. Just a couple of minor things I'd love to sort of focus on. One is the definition of self-empowerment, which is also in yesterday's post. And then a little quote of the Bliss meditation as we take off. Hello, Colleen. Welcome. It's great to have you all here. If you are watching quietly, that's also so cool. And remember, you can watch this again. The audio for this Bliss meditation will be recorded likely tomorrow, so you'll see it also in the app. It's really a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. I'm so glad we're all here together in this beautiful space. Thank you. So, what is self-empowerment? As you ease into this new month and new year, I want you to think about taking your time. I want you to think about giving thought, greater thought to what is wanted, what you are seeking, what is important to you, and script it. Put it down on paper. Let yourself fall into the words, embrace the words, let the words really become this beautiful space that you can modify and adjust and add to, so that it really becomes a sacred ground for what you are building. And all of what we're going to be working on together in our 30-day challenge this month on self-empowerment is something that I hope you will continue to nurture as we go through the year. I will definitely make a concerted effort to come back to and refer to this month's work, because it's going to be so pivotal for what you're building and experiencing in the rest of the year. All right. So, oh, and one more thing about how we just sort of carry with us the tools. Last month, our challenge was all about manifesting, and I feel like what a great topic to follow that, because you're going to be able to take all of your manifesting skills from the challenge we did last month and practice in manifesting a more powerful presence for yourself, if that is what you want, or just being able to feel what it feels like to hold your power, to know your power. I think that's a beautiful carte blanche way to approach this month. Get better at knowing your power. When you're giving it away, when you're allowing it to move through you and what it feels like, and the difference between the moments when we seek to have power over something, a situation, an outcome, maybe another person, and the true essence of power, which is, as you'll discover in a moment, love and kindness and self-respect and honor and all those beautiful words, compassion. Okay, I would like to just share with you a little glimpse. You've seen it. Please go grab it. It's free all month. The 30-day challenge for us. 30 days of empowerment. I would say that we are getting so good. Rochelle, you nailed it. We have this process, Rochelle and I, in creating this, and it's really been a collaborative effort this month. I have to say, Rochelle's put down all of the ideas here. I simply shared out some of the beautiful wisdom and what we have available for you already in the app, and she built it out. Well, I suggested a couple of things, but it's beautiful. The point is, we collaboratively created this beautiful space. The idea of these 30-day challenges, as you know, are for you to garner new habits, new ways of being, a way for you to practice the tools that we're sharing out. Because if you don't practice, then you don't really totally learn them. So these are fun ways for you to hold your power and live in your power more of the time. All right, yay! So here we go. Our bliss meditation for today. I wanted to open this month of live sessions, live events with truly a beautiful experience in meditation that will help you to connect with your true sources of power. All right, I'm going to encourage you to get comfortable. This is, so Rochelle, if you're able to put the definitions of self-empowerment in the chat, I'll go over those with you now, and then as you're getting comfortable, I will take you through the first part of the meditation. It's really me just priming you for what's to come. What's to come is this beautiful prose of words to help you touch back to your true sources of power. Self-empowerment is a collective of the many ways that you live and hold your power. Self-empowerment means making a conscious decision to take charge of your destiny. It involves making positive choices, taking action to move forward, to advance, and being confident in your ability to make and execute decisions, all decisions, from a place of true knowing that you're also growing within you. Self-empowered people understand their strengths and weaknesses and are motivated to learn and achieve. That means we're always on this endless path of growth. And that's important, because if we weren't, then, well, we wouldn't be evolving to this higher vibration that we all love to live from. And that's part of what bliss meditations are. They are an opportunity for you to experience your higher consciousness, your higher self, higher vibration. And hopefully you can experience this many times, not only as you listen to bliss meditations, and there are a whole section now in the app of bliss meditations, but also as you choose to live in the highest moral ground of loving kindness all the time. And I know that's not always easy to do, but that's the challenge. Okay, so I invite you to, with you being in a comfortable place and settling in, I invite you to close your eyes here, even though this is sort of the opening of the meditation, because it's a lovely opportunity to go inward and to just listen to the words and take them in, let them just boom, land in your heart. And I'm sure the imagery that will arise will be really important and special for you. The other quote, Rochelle, I ask if you please will place in the chat, thank you, is the opening words, which I'll just share with you here as well. The bliss of love lives here in the serenity of life. Its boundless grace feeds the entirety of everything, and all for you. You can see how we're going to be rich with content to think about. Okay, here we go. I really hope you love this one and that you will use it often and that you will enjoy it so very much. And I will leave a few minutes at the end for a little Q&A, something new. If you have any questions about what we just experienced together, if you have any questions for me, and also your feedback, your feedback about what your experience was like, because I know that in sharing it, it helps others to just connect with some of their experiences as well. Okay, eyes closed. I'll join you moment to moment with my eyes closed also. All right, and thank you for being here with me. Love and miracles are my conviction, my grace, my solitude, and all towards the endless journey I seek. My power is my ability to be of love, to love without conditions. Only the careful boundaries I have in place, which are to allow me to always be safe, to feel secure and comfortable. I love from a distance, unconditionally, knowing that what lives and breathes within me is the love that I give completely to myself. To feel the wondrous grace of my heart, to follow a path of certainty that lives for me in the balance of everything. True power is kindness and love. True power is anticipated guidance for your journey as a being of love. For when you hold love fully and willingly in your heart and of yourself first, what you feel is peace. What you notice is serenity, comfort, warmth, safety. You can love others and also remember that you may not like nor agree with their actions, their choices, their words, their thinking. To love is not to agree. It is to hold power in the most powerful way that you can exist. Through the consciousness of your heart, love entails for all the willingness to be unstoppable. To be free in your choices and in the moments that support you, that fill you with grace, that set in mind the presence of everything and all for you. Love's grace has no limits. All that is indeed important is to practice being love. Let it consume your mind, for this is how you return to what you are. Pure kindness, kindness and love. For the generosity you hold and all of sacred ground. . messages of everything, and all for you. When you choose to see the world as sacred, when you choose to act with love and consciousness in and of your heart and for you, love abounds. The innate experience of love is here and for you. So we're going to move into the meditation now. That's sort of the the words that help us prepare for what is next. Now I'm going to invite you to let your mind be quiet and silent. Let your heart lead into the perfection of pure consciousness that you live and breathe, all towards the awakening that is here and for you. The awakening of grace, the light of conviction, that fills your heart with sacred love. Love for its pure sake. Love for the experiences of now and forever. And as you are loving and kind to others without fail, even when they are not the same, you will find your power strong. You can be loving from a distance, from afar, having clear and distinct boundaries that keep you safe and protected. And you can love unconditionally, even when the nature of the relationship needs to change for you. Ego requires confirmation, continuing reassurance. Love prevails. It is confident. Your actions of loving kindness in the parameters of everything hold in the balance the ability to love without receiving something in return. For what you need, you can give to yourself as love. This is the unconditional. For love is pure positive energy. Love is the most powerful energy of the universe. And all towards the magical, the ethereal, the spiritual, the infinite. Love is present. Its sacred rise fills your being. Its deepest presence lives in your heart. It is joy felt in the witnessing of beauty. It is excitement of the possibilities before you and all that you are choosing to manifest. Love is presence with self in quiet and contemplation. In meditation, where the sole directive is to simply be. And to hold in the bounty everything that is your experience. All in the knowledge that lives here and for you. In the presence of now, find stillness. Begin in your heart center. Focus here for a time and notice. I have a series of questions for you. First, what is the energy you feel in your heart center? You can place one or both hands onto your heart to feel, to notice. You can take deeper breaths to feel and notice. Second, what is the grace of your breath? Focus here on your breath for a time. Just notice. What is the grace of your breath? Perhaps you will breathe deeper still. Third, what is the amplitude of the power that lives within you? What is the amplitude of the power that lives within you? Your presence is love. To honor this with practice is to return to love as a state of being again and again, and as an ongoing practice. To live of love is to feel true power. It is to know that power lives of you and within you, and guides the desires and decisions that build a life for you of endless grace and possibility. So when you take those manifesting skills and you build desire out of love, you are truly manifesting a beautiful and extraordinary life based on what is most important to you. For love knows no bounds. It is responsive, healing, invincible. Love is the highest and most pure energy, vibration, and it is all for you. Take a moment now and just notice the energy within your being, your power. Just notice it. Where do you feel the most intense or concentrated energy within your being of power, of your power? Where do you feel it? And what does it feel like? To know love's grace is to hold in the balance the perfection of everything. This begins with you. So fast forward to now. Decide to live of love, and it is and always will be how you live in the power of everything here and for you. Love's grace is the answer. Take another moment here to feel the power of your energy within you. Give thanks to yourself for holding your power, for feeling your power. And I hope that it is amongst the most simple things you have to do that you can do. I'm going to just hold the space here for us to just feel the energy of our being for a little longer. Let yourself sit in this energy field of love that you are, that you've always been. Remember, when you choose it, it's going to be right there. You may have to ground yourself, you may have to find some quiet and get still. You may have to be present to really feel it. And then as you do that, as you invite in your power as love, each time it's like whoosh, it happens more easily, more readily. It's a wonderful practice to truly begin your day with, so that you are already holding the power and the energy of love within your being. Amazing. Just notice how you feel. You will, I hope, want to repeat this again and again for yourself. I'd love to encourage you to share out any of your experiences. You may also just want to sit. I'll hold the space here for us for a little longer to just sit and enjoy what you've co-created and manifested as love for yourself. But if you would like to share out an experience, maybe you have a question, maybe you just want to hold the space for yourself and just be. I'm going to remind you we have our next live session on January 15th. A little pivot from today, we're going to be talking about what's also most helpful, how we give away our power, how we can reclaim it, how we can better choose to live in our power. And that's important as well, because I want you to get better at noticing the moments when you are giving away your power. And one of the ways that we do this most readily is when we get caught up in our thoughts and our worries and our fears. And that cycle of thoughts that in part create that anxiety and worry and fear is a thought process that takes you far to the present, where you have less power. And it often involves thinking of the worst case scenario or something that is unwanted, which again moves you out of your power. So just paying attention to the moments when you feel less powerful, and to follow the train or the trail of crumbs back to where you got to, how you got to here, because you'll want to be able to identify it more readily for yourself, so that you can come back to this feeling of expansiveness and calm and just being in who you are. Amazing. Rochelle, you say, oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. Okay. So some good words there on just getting yourself into the live sessions. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. And I'm sorry, Anita, that you couldn't find us, but you're here, which is great. Thank you, Wanda. I'm so glad it was peaceful. I hope that those of you, and Wanda, you're one of them, who meditate on a regular basis, I hope that you're always finding something special here when you join in. And remember, we'll have this meditation for you, the audio, which will likely have more space. It'll be here later this week, I'm quite sure. We'll have it for you. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for, whether you're watching the replay or you're just quietly joining us. Thank you. Thank you all. And thank you for all who have said hello, and it's great to see some familiar names and faces in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, Colleen. I'm so glad you were here. All right, amazing. So I'm going to sign off. I will see you all on the 15th, I hope, for another live. And I do hope that I'm going to show it to you one more time. It's so beautiful. I hope you will join us in this 30-day challenge. If you are brand new to Juno, here it is. Look at that. I've colored in my first star from yesterday. If you're new to the app, these 30-day challenges are free. You can download the PDF. You can work on it in your computer, in your phone, or just print it off like I've done, and fill it all up with color and love, because again, they're meant to encourage the new habits and the new practices that will really allow you to soar. Because the more energy and attention you put into this work, the more that you really embrace the learnings, the teachings of what you're becoming and who you're becoming. Yes, amazing. Thank you. Okay. So a question I think you're asking, Wanda, on the PDF for the journaling exercise for day 2. Any tips? Yes. So what you want to do is you want to create a practice for yourself that just helps you uncover or discover yourself, to know yourself better. And I think you'll see that most of these days' challenges will encourage of you to be observant, to be mindful, to take the day's practice a little longer. And that's okay. That's part of the growth that happens when you are digging deep. So I placed into the post today a couple of the prompts from the journal toolkit that we have. And if you want to do this on your own, think about what you are learning and discovering about yourself every day. So it could be a practice where you, on a separate page in your notebook, you're just keeping a list of what you're learning about yourself, what you're discovering about yourself every day, starting now, so that it really feels organic to this process. So be attentive to your reactions with others, be attentive to what you're looking to learn about yourself, be attentive to what new practices you are seeking. And I think in there is also the awareness of, who do I want to be? So you'll see in the day's challenge to come, you'll see we're going to be sharing out some tools and techniques, and even a video for just that deeper dive into self, so you can look for those as well. But I would say just keep an eye on what you're discovering about yourself. Maybe it is, excuse me, maybe it is resistance to something. Maybe it is patience or a lack of patience. So you're just paying attention. I think doing that for many of us will just, so sorry, many of us will glean more about ourselves in that process. And I do hope that in your own list, your own discovering of yourself, you will see that what that will show you is the pieces and steps. I think of them as steps towards what you then want to become, because we're always, if we're choosing it, we're always on this evolving journey. So you can think about what the self-discovery of you lends towards what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to be. And that's so important. I hope that that's helpful for you. I think you'll see also as you go through the challenge with us, there's many tools and practices here that will beg self-discovery. Okay, perfect. Good question. Thank you so much. All right. I think that's a wrap. Thank you all so much. I will see you on the 15th live for our next live. And I do hope that you'll enjoy the challenge as we go. It's really good. It's really good. All right. Sending you all great love, and thank you again so much for being here with me, with Rochelle, with us all. Okay. Bye for now. Thank you.